Alright, weapons in Dying Light. A lot of questions coming from community about how many weapons we have, what kind of crazy stuff you're going to be able to pull. Well, let's start with a classic, something that works like a charm every single time. A baseball bat. Now, as you improve your character, you unlock special abilities, and one of them, which is actually one of my favorites, is the ability to do a charge attack. And if you aim it just right, you can actually swing, just like that, 3 guys at the same time. We also have crafting, and even such a simple thing as baseball bat can also be upgraded with really awesome stuff to make it really powerful and exotic. This is something that we call home run. And I think you're gonna see in just a second that this name it really gives what this weapon does. There you go. That's why we call it home run, baby. What home run blueprint does, it gives this extra spark of electricity to your baseball bat. So once you get enough of crafting parts, you can put them all together and create this very effective mod that uses very high electricity to, well, actually send them flying right into the air. Next we have knives. Now, they are actually one of my favorites. I'm a big fan of knives. As you can see, the way you fight with a knife is completely different from a baseball bat. The knives are very light, they're very fast, so they don't deliver as much damage on a single hit, but then you can deliver a lot of hits in a very short time. So it's a weapon for people who like to be very agile. So you get in, you stab them a lot of times, and then you have to move back. Of course, knives can also be upgraded and crafted. Here you can see shock electricity, which is very effective, make them sort of a dance. Definitely disables them instantly, so if you can put that baby together, it's a really exotic and powerful weapon. Now, something that we don't explain directly is how the elementals work together. So what I'm going to try to do now is throw a decoy that also spreads a toxin in the air. And you need to know that electricity works very well with this toxin, and it's an explosive mixture. You have to be, you have to keep your eyes open all the time because there's a lot of stuff in the environment itself that you can use to fight zombies. Now, I was talking a lot about offense. Now let's talk a little bit about defense. And this is really useful, especially when you're fighting other humans. They're pretty dangerous. Yeah, that's a shield. You can use it just like that to block the incoming hits. But if you can do it in the right timing, and I hope you'll be able to see that in just a moment. Yes, that's it. You can see that if you do it in the correct timing, you actually are able to stun them for a second and deliver extra hit. As you can see, we have some fancy stuff added to our shield, and if you can time it right, for example, you could freeze those guys and then shatter them to pieces. It's not only about the weapons themselves. There's a lot of stuff that you can do when you're fighting zombies. So one of the special abilities you can unlock is grabbing zombies before they grab you. And if you can use your environment, you like fighting on heights or, just throwing them around. Yeah, let's get down there. But anyway, that's another special ability that you can unlock, Death from Above. But let's get back to the environment. So for example, I could grab her and throw her right into the spikes. But you're never safe in Dying Light. You have to keep moving, otherwise you're gonna get swarmed really quickly. So people living in the quarantine, they adapted their environment. So there's a lot of traps spread across the city, and if you can deliver a precise drop kick, that's an instant kill. Now you always have to keep your eyes open because you never know when something useful might be around. So for example, this barrel with oil, it's just enough to throw a firecracker, lure them in, explode the barrel, set them on fire. As the game progresses, players gonna get access to more sophisticated traps. This is something that we designed from the start. It's something that we thought that players will be using when they're being chased by night, something that they will allow them to break the chase and escape. But as we played through the game, we noticed that you can also use the traps offensively. So getting to a car and arming it, and then, you can use it during the day offensively. Lure the zombies in and kill them. It's totally up to you. Dying Light is a sandbox experience. So we give you the toys, but it's totally up to you how you want to play this game.